Hello y'all, my name is KAyLA, and today I thought it'd be fun to answer random questions you might be curious about, so let's get on to the video. Also, these are just my opinions, not every girl thinks the same, so just keep that in mind as well. Do pickup lines work? Honestly, a girl likely already has decided if she'll give you a chance before you've even spoken, so a pickup line is really a good conversation starter, but the pickup line itself doesn't really affect her opinion on you. Unless if it's funny, that'll give her more odds of saying yes to you. But really, a girl already tends to determine she likes someone before she meets. So it's really just how you present yourself, unless it's the words you say to her. So like some people get worried like, oh no, what if I mess up this pickup line? But honestly, the girl isn't gonna really base you off your pickup line, just more how you present yourself. So don't stress too much if you mess it up or, oh no, you said the wrong one. Thoughts on dating apps? I do know it has worked for some people, and it can be hard to find people with your beliefs and your interest in real life. But I think in general, ideally, it's better to meet organically in a place that you both already have found common interest and get to see each other and actually like get an idea of who they are instead of just what they present themselves online, and also you likely live closer by. But I do know it can be hard to find people with your beliefs and interests. A good thing though about dating apps is it can be more direct, where if you meet someone organically, there can be that awkward tension of, are you friends? Do you guys like each other? So that can be a good thing about a dating app. And now lead to this next question, thoughts on dating at work. It's something I wouldn't recommend because it could cause distractions and disruption. But also, if you really like someone, why have work stop you? You know, like, this sounds really bad. I get the job is worried about, like, someone leaving. But also, like, if this is someone you genuinely are interested in, then why not full send? But just make sure it doesn't affect your work. Although, I wouldn't recommend, you know, it can be hard to find a good person. If you do, then like, why not? Do girls really care about a guy's height? This really depends on the girl. In general, a lot of girls definitely prefer a guy taller than them, but ultimately, if your personality is good and everything else is fine, then your height isn't going to stop you from having a relationship with a girl. And guys, you should know your value and worth. If a girl is not dating you because you're shorter than her, then she is not the one. Find yourself a girl that actually loves you and not just your height. This guy is great, but is it wrong I don't want to date him because I'm not attracted to him? Okay, attraction is not everything, but in general, you want to date someone you're attracted to, even if they have all the same beliefs as you. In general, that's why you date someone, is because you're attracted. Now, if you're married to someone, then you choose to love them and commit to them no matter how they look. But don't feel bad that you don't want to date someone because you're not attracted to them. You could find someone that you actually like. Like, sometimes in the Christian world, it's like down on if you want to find someone that's attractive and you don't want to date someone even if you have the same beliefs but you're not attracted to them. But like, a computer can have all the right answers, but you're not attracted to it, you know? And like, that doesn't mean y'all can't be friends. But why are you marrying someone if you're not attracted to them? Like, that sounds bad, but if you're not attracted to them, then just be nice, but you could just be honest and y'all don't have to date. Now, also, someone can seem ugly until you learn their heart, and then they become attractive over time. So also, possibly give the person a chance, even if you're not fully attracted to them, because that might come later. But also, don't be afraid to not date them because you're not attracted to them. Do periods really hurt? For you guys who don't know what that is, it's pretty much a time of the month a girl bleeds. And honestly, it varies for each person on how much it hurts. For some, it really hurts, and others, it's normally fine. So it really just depends on the girl, but it can hurt really bad. So just be patient if you know a girl on her period. Okay, y'all, here's a debatable one. Can guys and girls just be friends? I would say in general, one likes the other, but in my personal opinion, guys and girls definitely can just be friends, especially if they have certain morals And in general, if they're in groups or grew up with siblings, I think it could be a great variety to be friends with both sides. It really just depends on the people. There are some guys and girls who are close but obviously just friends, while there are others where you're like, ah, I know that one person likes them. But also, like, as long as neither of them are dating, then why not? If they end up start dating, then like, good for them, you know? Why do girls go to the bathroom together? There are several reasons why. Usually it's to feel safer, like not going by yourself, or sometimes both need to go and it just feels less awkward going together. But also so then you can talk and like check on each other, like, oh, how does my hair look, or how do you think it's going, do you want to leave soon? Those are your general reasons why. Oh, also sometimes to take like a selfie together as well. Thoughts on modesty. Everyone has a different opinion on what's modest, and I think a good thing is just seek God and He will help convict you. And a great question is, why are you wearing what you're wearing? And when people look at you, do they first look at you or your body first? And like, a lot of people treat modesty as though almost as a victim, but it's just really to help people look at you and not focus on your body. So like, even though it is for other people, it's really just for you to help people to actually like treat you with respect and not just want you for your body. What makes a guy attractive? The first thing a girl will probably notice is if it looks like you take care of yourself. You don't have to be like super fit, but like, do you brush your teeth or all that stuff? But what's gonna make a girl stay is your personality and heart. How to deal with insecurities. So really the way you gotta look at it is, why do you care about the things you're insecure about? And that's because often we put our value in our looks, and the grass is always going to be greener on the other side until you learn to be content. So learn what you can do with the things you're insecure about. Like, if you're insecure about acne, do what you can to get rid of it, but then learn just to be happy with how it is. Also, you're always going to want to improve yourself, so learn to be content with how you are right now, or you're always going to feel insecure. Stop comparing yourself to others. Remember, God made you fearfully and wonderfully made, and if you aren't happy with something, do what you can to change it, but also learn to be content with where you are right now. And that is easier said than done. Like, I have acne, you can barely see it, and I get self-conscious of it sometimes. But you gotta learn that your value is not on how you look, it's from God. How to get motivation for reading the Bible. Reading the Bible is kind of like working out. You're not always going to feel like doing it, and you're not always going to feel like you're making progress, but in the long run, you'll notice a difference. And the biggest thing for me is just read a little. Don't set an impossible standard you're going to quit, but just read a little a day and maybe add a little more maybe every week. And something that'll help the Bible feel more alive and active to you is, when you read a verse, figure out how you can apply it to your life. But also, don't always feel bad if you're not feeling fully motivated, but just have the discipline to read even just a little every day. How to share the gospel. I'm not the best at this, but I've realized sometimes it's better to share the gospel through your actions versus through words. Like, you're not always going to know all the answers, but let's pretend you do. It's pointless telling the truth to someone who's plugging their ears. Don't just say you follow God, but show you follow God through your actions, and hopefully people will see a positive difference in you and want to learn more about the God you follow. I'll also leave a link to Ray Comfort, who does a great job sharing the gospel through words. Well, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want part 2 and write any questions you have if so. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, God loves you. Bye!